Where did it go? Not this cat. Do you guys have this one? Do you guys can see? Oh. Do you guys can see this one? Do you guys have that? Or if you do, can you take it out for me? And we're gonna practice with a paper first, the cat, on a white piece of paper, and then we draw again on the brown one. So we can get an idea of shapes and forms. So my piece of paper is here. Do you guys have the pencils ready also? Make sure that you have a good eraser and your pencil is sharpened. Let me lower my cell phone as well since I just got here. I'm so sorry for the lateness, but we're here. All right. Okay, so we're gonna practice the kitty cat, and then hopefully we're gonna actually highlight it with a chalk or crayon. All right, so I guess we begin now with the forming of the cat. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Let me take this out the way. It makes a lot of noise. Okay, so right now we're going to start off with learning a shape and placement. So now this is a very large paper that I have. We're going to use the tip of the pencil, and we're going to go in the middle, finding the middle of this piece of paper. So I'm going to see right here. I'm going to go a straight line down. Make sure it's nice and slow. You can see and follow slowly down to the length of your particular paper. Then you see if this is almost the same width to kind of feel good. Now we're going to find the center or the middle of this paper, and we're going to go horizontal. So let's see, we're going to find it, and I'll feel it over here. So I'll put my finger here, and I'm going to go from my left, and I slowly go to my right. Nice straight line. We're going to do again. And before you continue, make sure that you have 4 square rectangular shapes. And it looks like the one on top seems a lot smaller, so I'm going to redo this line that I made. Okay, so I'm going to readjust. And it's okay to make mistakes. We want to make sure. The reason why we're doing these line is to make sure the placement of the cat is perfect, because we're going to redo this again on another piece of paper. This is a practice. This is just to make sure that you understand shapes. All right, here we go. So the first shape we're going to do is the top 2 squares. In the middle of that, we're going to make this oval shape. Mind you, again, look at my wrist. I'm not just doing my wrist. I'm actually using my entire arm, as you can see. Not here. This is for smaller circles, using my fingers. But because I'm using a larger piece of paper, I'm going to use my arm. So we're going to do this oval shape. This is the shape of the cat, the shape of the head of the cat. Because my paper is big, I'm making this oval a lot bigger than yours. Okay, so then you have this oval. I know I did it a few times. Once I get the feel of it, I'm going to darken it a little bit so that I can see it. And maybe so you can see it too. I'll go down, look like a U, and I'll see if it can meet together. If you see that you made extra lines, use this time to erase the extra so that you can only see that one line that you like the most. Remember, this is just a practice of understanding where to put the cat. We're going to eventually redo the same cat again on the cardboard paper. Cool. Just like the best, so far, it's okay if it doesn't look the perfect oval. You have an understanding of it. Okay, in this oval or egg shape, we're gonna again do this straight line again. You could go over the same one you had before, but this time, instead of making equally, we're gonna actually do it a little lower than that. We're gonna make sure that this is where they're gonna be the eyes. You want more space on the top 2 squares than you done the bottom. This way, you're gonna rest these eyes over here. Okay? How's everybody doing?
Let's take a break. we doing that?
Okay.
Okay, one.
As you practice, make sure that you're doing the oval correctly, and make sure that you have an X, a long line from the top to bottom, right in the middle, and then from side to side on the bottom part. Make sure that these two parts are bigger. Just continue on working with this.
I'm back.
Okay, everybody. I'm glad that you get to see the oval. The second step is obviously getting the ears. But before we do that, there in the X, we can make a small upside down triangle. So you make a straight line here, and then you're gonna connect them from here to here. So it's an upside down triangle. Make it lightly, and then if you like it, then you make it darker. Cool. Make a finger distance away, put one finger here, and make sure that from there is where you begin the little curve, the little baby U and another baby U. You see it? But my paper is a little bit bigger, but make sure it's adjusted to your page. Okay, now the next step is the ears. So let's go up to the top of the curve. Now on this section, you're gonna see there's a lot, it's like a pizza shape. So we're gonna see if we can, making little hash marks as to where you want. So I'm making two lines for myself. I'll say, because I really like the space here. And I'll do the same thing on this side. So like a pizza shape, you wanna be able to make it right here, right in between, where you can see that it's enough space from the forehead or the top of the head and enough for the cheeks. Okay, so now we're going again to this side of the cat's face. So we're gonna do like a triangle. On this triangle, I'm gonna make a line in the middle so I know where to equally divide this ear. So you see the triangle? It's a little triangle. But this time around, I did it, it's not here on the piece of paper, but I did this for myself. You can follow along if you want. On the top of the triangle, I'm gonna curve all the way down. Here it goes. I curve and go all the way down. Now I'll do the very same thing on another line that I just made of the triangle, and now make it down as well. But as you can see that the base of this is a lot bigger than the one on top. I start to erase a little bit on that portion of it. Now the other side of the ear, it also curves. So I go from here and I go over and then come continuously down. Do you see it? I go inwards and I go outwards slowly. Okay, so now we have your ear. You can use this time to erase the lines so that you can see it better. Cool, I even erased the little marks. All right, on the other side, let's do this one more time. For this time, do the opposite. Again, I'm gonna start doing a triangle. I'll make a little line for myself here, and I'll say, okay, it's almost the same height, and I connect it downwards slowly. I don't gentle. I don't make it that hard because I want to eventually erase it. At the top of the triangle, I'm gonna connect it to the bottom like this. Cool. All right, let's go back to the top of the tip of the ear. Here, we're gonna curve all the way down. Here we go. From the top all the way down, we make a nice little arch. And at the very same time, we go back on top of the ear, do the same thing, and then we follow all the way down and kind of like open up here. It's smaller on the top and a lot bigger on the bottom. On the other side of this particular ear, I go in and then I go out. Okay, I use the eraser now and I erase the lines that I just made. Cool. Yes, very good. All right, now, so we can take a pause now. Okay, everybody, I would like to see how you guys are doing, how you're progressing into it.
Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Oh, look, that's very nice. Look at all you guys doing. Oh, you guys, wow, that one's already finished. Look at that. I like that. You guys are doing such a great job. Looks, I like it. I like the ears doing that way. So far, so good. Okay.
I'm gonna make a background like at the house. The cat is waiting for its owner to come home at the door.
That's amazing. Okay, everybody, we back again just to follow instructions. But before we begin, I wanted to see how you guys feeling. How's it coming along for you? You guys feel comfortable listening to the steps, following the steps? Okay, that's great. The thumbs up. That's nice. We're gonna continue with the head again. So in a few minutes, you're gonna follow the head, and then we go back to the body. Okay. So on the ear, to this line, we're going to slowly curve inside and then go right back out, kind of like a U going outwards. And it's okay that you go outside of the face because I'm going to bring it right back. On the other side, we'll do the same thing. Here, there's that invisible line that we have. We're going to curve, we're going to go in, and we do it like a U and go right back out. And then as soon as it touches this line, we bring it right back down. I know I made a little bit mistake, so I'm going to erase a little bit on both sides so that you can see the little curve. Perfect. So now we're going to do the eyes. Now the eyes is interesting. For me, the way I see it, they look like the letter C. Do you see that? It has like two different C's. So on this side, I'll find my middle. So I use my finger. I don't want it too close to the edge, nor do the center. So I use my finger to see where is the middle. Then on side, I find it right here. So I made a little, use a pencil mark right here. This is where I'm gonna do an oval. You see the oval? The same thing, I'll look at this little square and I'm gonna find my middle. I don't want it too close to the nose and I don't want it too close to the head. So I'll find it right here in the middle, and I found it. So I'll make a little dot right here. Make sure that it's also almost the same size or distance from the triangle. And here we go, I'm making a little bit of an oval. There you go. Now, here's the tricky part. This is where it looks like the letter C. I'm gonna go to our left hand. So above it, it looks like a curve. You see that? And at the bottom, it curves upwards. But let's continue from the beginning of this oval and go upwards. And now we curve the top part and slowly go down until you meet it. Somehow, it kind of looks like a letter C. I don't know if you see it. Now let's go to the other eye. On top of this oval, let's make a little arch, a small little one. And the bottom of this oval, we're gonna go high. We're gonna go lift it up, not all the way. And let's go back on top of this little arch, and let's go down and then connect it. And it kind of, for me, looks like a reverse letter C. So now we have two eyes. We're gonna do another circle on both these little eyes, a little small one to the side, kind of like a shiny part of the eye where the sun illuminates it. So you see it? Two little ovals, two small little ovals. Okay, so we have a nice little face. How's everybody coming along with your eyes? Are you guys all comfortable with it? Cool. All right, now we're gonna do is the chest. The chest, as you can see in the diagram, it doesn't begin in the bottom of the mouth, nor do the corner. It starts in between the mouth and the corner. So let's find it. So I find it over here, the little dot. So I make a little line right here as an indicator. Right here to this point, I'll find my center. I say, okay, the center of this is right here. Now, on the bottom of the mouth, I make a long line, or you can use the same line you had before, and make it as big, maybe as your hand. But again, my paper is bigger than what you're probably using. Now we make a little U, the bottom of the base. A little U. And I go back on top now. And we're gonna connect this to the letter U. A little oval, because it's not straight. And we do the same thing over here. We're not gonna go straight. We're gonna curve it. All right. At this time, you can use the eraser to erase some of those other lines that doesn't work well for you, so you won't get confused. And go to the other side as well. I'm gonna clean those lines so I know which one I prefer. And I remove the excess sharpening sheddings. Cool. All right, so we're in this step now. Now we're gonna do the two little legs. So I'm gonna move this piece of paper further away from me. I'm gonna use the same line down, all the way down, all the way down. And it looks like it's almost the same height distance from here to here, maybe a little longer. Then I'm gonna do two funny little things, two little U's right here. One U and one U, letter U. But normally it's like two little feet on the base, not the center of this oval that we made. I'm gonna go a little bit on the bottom and I'm gonna connect them. So slowly drag this pencil until it touches the little U. Perfect. Now, the same thing on the other side. I use this pencil right here, not in the middle, not in the oil in the bottom, but right here. I slowly go down and take my time, and I go all the way down until I reach the other part. Cool. All right, how's everybody coming along with your legs? The legs are okay? Cool, that's good. Oh, nice. So now the other part we're gonna do the other part of the leg. So down here in the bottom, we are going to make a straight line, but gently, not so hard. We're gonna make it to where, let's see, where does it meet? You see the point of the cheek that we made? We're gonna kind of make an invisible line all the way down, all the way down. This is where the leg should be. I'll do the other side of the face, the little curvature, and I pretend to have like an invisible line that leads me down here. Cool. At this point, where the two legs meet on this oval that we made in the middle, I'm going to put my little mark right here. On the other side, I'll do the very same thing. I'm going to make a little mark this way. And on the bottom, let's go to the bottom. Let's go a nice little line there. Here is where it curves. So we're going to do a little curve. A little curve in the bottom. And on the other side, a little curve. So you have those two little curves. Now we go back up and we're gonna link them together. Slowly you try to find them and unite them. On the other side, we do the very same thing. We go to the top to where the legs meet and you slowly go down. Take your time and see what you guys done so far.
Repeat it again.
Okay, I would like to see, all right guys, I would like to, wow, look at that. So John, and then I see Jaron. Wow, that looks beautiful. Look at the cat, is almost finished. Don't forget, we're gonna erase the lines in the afterwards, but that looks nice. Can I see yours? Oh, that looks great. Looks very nice. Like that one made a small little kitty. That's beautiful. You guys are doing such a great job.
And then it has a mouse right there and a bug on it. And then the cat is looking at the mouse and the bug.
That's very creative. I like that. Very nice, very nice. You guys are doing very well. Okay, so we're gonna continue. So we have some of the lines here. We're just gonna, in the bottom where we made this beautiful oval, we're just gonna go back into it and make a little bit of a U, just to darken it a little bit, but not all the way. In between the, next to this, we're gonna start to erase. So use your pencil, use the eraser, and start to erase part of the circle that we made on one side and on the other side. So now you know that this has like a U part. What else do we need? Now on the bottom part, we're gonna draw the little feet of the kitten. So we're gonna continue, we're gonna do like a reverse little C, a letter C right here, and then on this side, we extended it and continue it, the letter C. Once we got that, we're gonna erase this mark that we made. Remember, we're going to redo the same kitty cat again, but on the cardboard paper. And then we're gonna use chalk to highlight some of those features. So right now, don't worry if it's wobbly, or we just want to practice where the placements are. Okay, let's see the next steps. I want you to take your time to see if you need some time to start to erase some of those lines. You can follow along with me, and I'm gonna start from the top to the bottom. So I'm gonna start with the head. There is a line here that we made this little X. So I'm gonna use my eraser, and in the middle, I'm gonna start to erase that little line there. I'm going all the way down as well. And on the horizontal line that we made together, I'm going to start to erase that too. This way it's a lot cleaner, and you'll be able to see the whole face without having these extra lines. Okay. You can use this time also to darken the eye by using the shade of your pencil. I normally don't shade this way, pointing all the way down. I use the side of my pencil to give it more extra shade. I gently go in circles and slowly fill it in. Now that I got one, I do the other side. Okay, so now we erased major lines. I'm gonna readjust the one on top again. So if you feel like you need to readjust to make it better, go ahead. Use this time to readjust. If you see that maybe it's not a complete circle or it's not, and it's okay. All cats look different from one another. Make it stand out. Okay, now I'm gonna start erasing the little X that I made for the chest. So I'll use my eraser from my pencil and start erasing it from here to here. As long as you have the shape of the cat head and then the shape of this chest, every extra line that you have, if it doesn't make it indicate the head or the face or the body, you can start erasing those extra lines. Okay, so we have major lines going down. All right, so at this time I use this pencil. I'm going to reunite the form to the leg. It's not major, it's just to make sure that these two are connected. I'll do the very same thing on the other side. I go around, and I connect them because I see that I erased major ones, and I make it a little darker. So you know that these two legs are in the front. So you can use this pencil to make it a little darker. Okay, now we are missing is the tail. All right, I erased too much of the face. I'm gonna go back to the face. Sorry. Yep. Okay, so the tail has, again, a shape of a letter C, but backwards. So let's go from, see the little bump that we have here, we're gonna go straight and we slightly curve. We do the same thing again. Above the feet, we're gonna go straight line and curve. And we stop there. Now we don't connect them yet. We go down here, we make a little C, we go straight and slightly curve. We don't connect them yet because we're gonna figure out if it works or not, the alignment of them. We go around and we start to curve it around. At least the top part connects to the bottom. Now this part here goes over and the one in the bottom goes underneath. Have the illusion that it's in front of it. Okay, and that will be for this stage, and then we can do shading, so you can practice shading on the cat. Okay, how's everybody doing with the cat? Everybody completed the cat? Everybody erased the extra lines?
Yep.
Oh wow, that looks nice. That is so cute. I see the arms and the legs. I see that one too. Okay, so the next, oh, you want to take a break? So we're gonna take a little break for now, and then we're gonna come back and do some shading. Okay, so bathroom and drink some water, you can take this moment to do so and come back in less than 5? Is that all right? 2 minutes maybe? Okay, so just, you could take a little break, and I like that. She added atmosphere. All right. Okay, hi guys. So I know that you guys are in and out. Just wanted to let you to see what you guys have shown me. I know you guys showed me already your progress. Can I see them again? Is there a way that you can lift them up so we can all see your progress? You guys can see them? That looks very nice. Like some of them are very cool. Yeah. We're all enjoying all your progress right now, and we are surprised at how great you guys are doing. How wonderful. Next week, we're doing the same cat, but we're going to use with the cardboard. Right now, we're just going to do a little bit of shade and an understanding of it, and we should be well for the remaining of the workshop or the work. Let me know when you guys are ready. Let me know. One thing I'm going to show is the shade. It's not on the piece of paper, but I'm going to show you if the light source is coming from above, it's going to cast a shadow. So let's go to the cat's face. Let's go and measure maybe a finger or so away from the face. And let's make a little U, a U shape. The same thing on the bottom. Let's make another U shape, a little smaller, like that. With the size of the pencil, we are going to shade in a little, as much as we can. You can go from side to side. You can shade in circle if you want, but I prefer shades, line. You can take your time up and down. This is going to show you that the face is standing out further away from the chest. Okay. On the mouth, I'm gonna do a little bit as well, a little bit of like a mustache, but it's not really. It's like a small little U above the mouth, like that, like a little shading. Okay. Okay, in the bottom, like I said, we made a little U. We're gonna shade in, and so you can see that it's there's a light source coming from above. And on the front part of the legs, we're gonna do 2 little lines. We're gonna kind of slowly shade that in. See, I made 2 lines from here to here. And then the bottom, from one foot to the next foot, we're gonna make a straight line. You can get over the two front foot. You see a straight line like this, nice and slow. We're gonna start shading, then we start shading that in. We go to the other side of the foot, do the same thing. Okay, yeah, also, yeah, the tail. Here, we're gonna do another straight line, and we're gonna go, and then we're gonna bring it inside, and then we shade in. Now the tail, the tip of the tail, we are gonna look for the center of it, not the bottom, not the top, but in the center, and we're gonna slowly go around it like the way we follow it, and we're slowly gonna make it smaller towards it touches the actual part of the other tail. Let's start to shade it in. And the face, let's go back to the face, and we're gonna do an upside down triangle, and we're gonna slowly do the shade part right here. And I think that will be it. Maybe shading the ear, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, from this corner to this one last thing. From each corner of the face to where it curves, we're gonna bring 1 line in and 1 line in. Not all the way there, they will not connect. We're just gonna slowly shade in that in. And then slowly disappears. I'm gonna go back to the other side of the face. I'm gonna straight line. Let me hear my stomach. And then slowly disappears. That'll be it. Yeah, the little nose. Well, thank you so much for the day, for spending the time with me and drawing this kitty cat. And the next time that we are together, we'll do the same cat, and we're gonna use it on the cardboard. We're all gonna come together again. All you need is a pencil, the supplies that you have, chalk or color pencil, and we'll work it again, and then we'll build another cool artwork together. Thank you so much for your time. Love you. I forgot to add new things. You can use this time right now you can color in the cat, any color you like. You can fill it in, and once you finish, I would love to see it one more time to see how it looks, and we should be well into the workshop. So take your time. You can use any crayon, you can use a marker, so different color markers. Use this time right now to make your cat look amazing. Okay, go ahead. Thank you. I'm glad we're back, and right now I just saw your creations. Have you guys already colored in your work? Can I see? Can I see the color? Can I take a picture too? I can take a picture of it. I want to make sure that everybody's safe with it. I want to see what you guys done. Oh, you colored it orange. How nice. Can I see yours? Okay, Kathy? Okay. Wow, that's a really nice, that's a big kitty cat. Look at that one. He did it. Oh, look at one with the color of blue. That's nice. You guys are doing such a great job. Well, just wanted to let you guys know that tomorrow, the next class, we'll be doing the same kitty cat, but on construction paper. And it should be a lot easier. You're gonna get charcoal and stuff like that. But I also wanted to show you also some of my artwork that I've done with different materials, and we can talk a little bit more about the other class as well. So I'm gonna present to you construction paper that I did step by step. I don't know if you guys, we will have a chance to do these things, but we did this with construction paper using chalk and colored white piece of paper. You can see the design. It should be a lot of fun to do, but this is just an example of what I can do. And also I was eating in Dunkin' Donut and then I ended up using this design of the orange to make a bird. You see the bird? Then at the same time, I made myself a portrait of a friend of mine, and I made him a pharaoh. I don't know if you know what a pharaoh, who is a pharaoh in history, what they were. So that's a design I made. And also we will hopefully get a chance to experiment with pattern paper. This is portraits of my friends. They can see their faces. I use highlighters and also ink markers. So okay, that's pretty much what I have to show you in regards to my work for now. And I'm glad that you guys colored in your work. And what else? I'm missing something else? No? Oh, thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, look at the ears. I like that one. Oh, look at that. I love these uniqueness. They're all different. Beautiful. Oh man, thank you so much for showing me and also sharing with me your abilities and your interests. And hopefully we can work again next Saturday. And we'll do this one more time and more colors and more supplies. Thank you and enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and enjoy with family. Lots of love. Con mucho amor. Bye. Bye.